from the unsuspecting members of social media around the world. October 3rd, 2012, this is the SNM Network.
Hello and welcome to the SNM Network. I'm Colin Cosell, seasonally flavored like pumpkin, just like everything else in the world right now. Our top story comes from the world of sport. Yes, where the NFL referee strike finally came to an end, thus sending the replacement refs back to their day job, giving directions on Apple Maps. That explains a lot. Reporter Chase Mitchell quickly noticed the difference in his tweet, "I can tell the regular refs are back because one just blew his whistle instead of falling to his knees and nervously puking on the field." Poor guy. Sorry, Chase, but when you say someone blew from their knees, it had better be a Kardashian joke. Work on it for next time. All right, from phony celebrities to phony rhetoric, let's move on to politics, where the first of 3 well-rehearsed talking point pissing contests takes place tonight in Denver. It's also known as the debates, if you're taking notes at home. While Jim Lehrer will act as the first moderator, we'd like to see Witstream's J.C. Catlin, who notes, "The presidential debate questions I'd ask: 1, where are your shirts? 2, why are you holding hands? 3, are you Obama and Romney? 4, oh, sorry." Unfortunately, it seems that JC ended up at San Francisco's famous Rusty Trombone Cafe. Remember, JC, always stay clenched. Yeah. Regardless, the campaign reported that Governor Romney has been practicing several zingers for the debate. Unfortunately for Romney, he initially thought a zinger is the sound an electric fence makes when his staff is trying to escape. Thanks to social media, however, the hashtag #MittZingers became this week's Trendy McTrenderson. It's back. First up is Twitter's Kaylee Joy, who zinged, "Is your car elevator running? You better go catch it." At which point, a very frazzled Joe Biden runs out of the auditorium screaming, "I'll save you, car elevator!" Because he's done. Up next is Cagro X, who tweeted the following zinger, "Knock, knock, who's there? Posthumous baptism." The alternate answer to that joke, by the way, is Judaism or Ricky Gervais. So we learned that. And finally, Simple Man offered a less of a zinger and more of a fact with his tweet, "Ann Coulter is the least known of Ann Romney's dressage horses." That's a really unfair comparison to horses, because some guys actually like to ride horses. But anyway, it was good enough to be a part of this week's Trendy McTrenderson. We love that bit. In world news this week, the United Nations hosted a global summit, including Iran's Mahmoud Ahmad. What's the pronunciation on that? It's rat scrotum? Is that it? Oh, okay, good. Whatever, it's that dude who might bring us to World War III. We now turn to Twitter correspondent, that was dark, Jeff Nine Cow, who brings us the following quote from television's Craig Ferguson, the real one, too. "Iranian President Mahmoud Ahmadinejad?" Yeah, I did it. Rat scrotum has only been in New York City for 2 days and already leads Romney in the polls. Well, there's your new strategy, Mitt. Threaten Obama with a nuke. Sure, society frowns upon it, but your friends at Fox News would totally buy into it, because they're Fox News. We hate you, Fox News. And speaking of Fox News, the journalistic septic tank we all know and love stooped to an all-time low last week. For more on this story, we turn to Twitter's hipster mermaid, who ironically reports, "Fox News aired a live suicide today. They apologized to their viewers for broadcasting something that actually happened." And coming up next on Fox News, how drinking chai tea might make your unborn child choose to be gay while stripping them of their gun rights. Stay tuned. Fair and balanced. Let's turn to entertainment news and ask ourselves, what's more awkward than a pubescent heartthrob? How about an adorably pixie-faced pubescent heartthrob who vomits on stage in front of preteen girls and a few uncloseted boys? No, Nate, it's not One Direction. It's Justin Bieber, you silly goose. He vomited everywhere. Coming to the Biebs' defense, however, is Lisa Goodwin 1, who tweeted, "What's the big deal? I always vomit in the middle of singing a Justin Bieber song." Here's a pro tip. Sing in the shower so you don't have to clean anything up. Gross, but it works. But Witstream's Jensen Karp actually did offer the following defense. "I'm late to the game, but this one is real. What if Bieber was on peyote?" Well, then we can only hope this sparks his Sgt. Pepper phase. You know, actually, we'd actually accept anything from like Ravi Shankar snoring, maybe even a fart from him, I don't know. Bieber sucks, that's the joke. Anyway, it's now time for our SNM Post of the Week. This one is in honor of Yom Kippur, which took place last week, and comes to us from Seriously Emily, who tweeted, "When Jews fast, by like 3:30, you're hardly thinking about food, because food, atoning food, can't food. Sounds like a problem, Emily. And that's going to do it for this week's S&M Network broadcast. Be sure to tune in next week on socialnewsmedia.net to get the best news coverage around. And if you'd like to be a reporter or contributor, follow us on Twitter and Facebook, douchebag, or YouTube. That's the other one, too. Yeah, do that. For all of us at the S&M Network, I'm Colin Cosell reminding you, watch what you say, because we are, mofo.